Okay, Love is Blind Season 8. Hi, my name is Voke. Welcome back to my channel. We talk about reality TV shows here, and I spent the weekend binging, trying to catch up with the latest episodes of Season 8, Love is Blind. That's episode 9 through to 12. So there were some bittersweet goodbyes. There were some beautiful breakups, if you ask me. And I'm the only one who cries during this ceremony. Not every ceremony though, but yeah, once it's time for the wedding episodes, I just find myself tearing up. So beautiful. Yeah. So, first of all, let's start with the breakups. The couple that did not make it to the altar. So, Lauren and Dave. If you've been following the season, you already know that Dave doesn't like Lauren. I think he did not like Lauren enough to want to marry her. Or Dave has this really, I don't know the guy, so I don't want to judge him too harshly, but I think he has a very small ego. So, the fact that he already professed his love to Lauren in the pods, they had this journey here, and he found out that, okay, she had relations with somebody, and the girl just keeps on crying and telling him that this is not serious, but Dave keeps on, I think he's using his sister as a front, saying, my sister is concerned, my friends are concerned. How about you? What do you think? They've never lied to me before. Lauren is saying, okay, I did not lie to you. I'm telling you the truth that this relationship is nothing serious. I don't have any excuses for Dave. In as much as I want to find some excuse for Dave, I think that he wanted this pristine girl that just has this beautiful glowing image for his friends and family. And sadly, the girl he fell in love with happened to have this very little baggage that they just could not ignore. Molly and Lauren, the girls that Dave actually connected with, they had this moment, and Molly, oh my god, Molly is such a, but I don't know how to classify Molly, but she just really uplifted Lauren. I don't think Lauren was really feeling that conversation though, because Lauren was in love with that guy, but Molly was just saying, that kind of thing, that your best friend, when your best friend finds out that you finally broke up with this guy that she doesn't really like, or she thinks is actually lame. So she starts airing her opinion. So that was exactly what Molly did in this case. When she found out that Lauren and Dave were no longer together, she just said, okay. When she got home, she saw Dave's selfies and she just said, okay, I am good. I'm very happy that Lauren and Dave called it off, because from the jump, I did not want Lauren to date Dave at all. I always thought that Molly could handle Dave. So I was hoping that Dave would go for Molly. I trusted that Molly is that kind of girl that would say, you know what? I am not up for this. She'll call him out. But I thought Lauren was just a very, very sweet girl, and she truly is. But she could not take it anymore with the entire back and forth. He alienated her from seeing his friends and family, like she committed some grave sin that, hide that away, I'm so ashamed of you. And when she had enough, she said to him, I want to know what next. So he had to call it off. And I was smiling from ear to ear at this moment. Then every other person in this group, that's 4 couples left, they're just really enjoying the moments, had their bachelor night, bachelorette party. It was just really fun until it was no longer fun. Come wedding day, we are seeing a lot of no, not yet, no, not yet. So first of all, let's talk about the couple that actually made it through, Daniel and Taylor. At first, if you saw my first video, I said that Daniel and Taylor, I had little faith in them, because I just thought that there was something there. I gave them 5 out of 10. I just knew that they were not 100 then. And that's when Taylor brought up that, I think I've seen your face before matter. But it ended. We found out that Daniel was actually a sweetheart. Breath of relief. And these two, ever since then, they have been going sky high. Their parents are lovely people, so understanding, so respectful. I loved it. They got to the altar, they said yes to each other. It was so beautiful. I was crying while during their ceremony. I liked it. I hope and I trust that their marriage is going to work, and it's also going to last, because they have a beautiful thing going on there. It's just really good to see. Then for breakups, which of the breakups surprised you the most? Please let me know in the comments. I don't think any breakup surprised me. None. The people I was expecting to get through to the altar, after they've cleared my doubts, were Daniel and Taylor. Every other couple, I'm not sure, especially Devin and Virginia. If you watch my previous videos, I will keep referencing this because I need you to watch my previous videos. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments. I live for this comment. I love to hear different perspectives. So Devin and Virginia, I knew it was not going to just work. That it was not just quite there. I knew they were not going to make it through to the altar. And Virginia is citing that she just could not trust him fully. And I have always praised Virginia to be this very assertive woman that knows what she wants and she goes for it. You might think, oh, Virginia doesn't have this intimidating persona, but she's very self-assertive. I love that about Virginia. And she said it that when everyone was talking to her in the dressing room, people were just encouraging her. And she said to herself that I'm going to do what's right for me. I know it's going to hurt a lot of people, but I'm going to do what's right for me. And I love that for Virginia. But I just wish that they're not swept into under the carpet a lot, because she also said that their relationship had a lot of surface level things. He did not want to go into depth about politics. Those topics are very important, especially as adults. You're going to have kids together. You don't want any surprises in the future. But they just kept on brushing some things aside. For intimacy, they never really got there. And I think Virginia was that kind of person that just really lovey-dovey. And Devin once said that he's not that lovey PDA type of person before in the past. And she also said that Devin keeps some sort of things to himself. Do you think that her reasons were valid? Her reasons for not going through with the marriage was valid? I thought they were valid. I like that, because you don't see that a lot. Because this relationship, on the surface level, everything is just really perfect. But for the fact that someone said, no, there's more here, we need more. I like that Virginia put her foot down. Then let's move on to Sarah and Ben. I knew that these ones were not going to go through, because from Sarah's sister's face, you can tell that she doesn't really approve, but she's just respecting her sister. For the fact that Sarah's sister is saying, oh, are you sure? I saw was that she knows her sister so well. She knows that her sister cannot just let some things fly. I kind of think that, okay, let's ignore the elephant in the room. Sarah will first of all agree that, yes, let's ignore the elephant in the room. But then she'll say, no, there's this elephant in this room. We have to talk about it. She will touch the elephant. She will go and drag its tusk. She would just want to discuss things. Ben, to me, he was just going with the flow. He was very agreeable a lot of times. And I felt like they were going to have problems in the future. Because Ben is just saying, oh, no, I'm chill. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But at the same time, not quite. Sarah felt that as well, and she said no to Ben at the altar. Blindsided Ben as well. The grooms were just blindsided this time. Moving on to Monica and Joey, I thought these people were going to make it at some point. Then at some point, I didn't. Because Monica made a statement that Joey have not really given her that 100% validation that I choose you. When we get to the altar, it's a yes. Daniel already gave Taylor that reassurance. They're already even calling themselves future Mr. and Mrs. Hastings. It was just nice already. But for Joey and Monica, there was just a lot of laughter, no depth, if you would say that. Although they had nice communication in their relationship at the same time. And funny enough, the funny thing is that Devin and Virginia also had nice communication in their relationship. I think that's why Devin felt completely blindsided as well. Meaning Virginia was holding a lot of things back, like, okay, I hear you, but I don't address that. But let's go back to Joey and Monica now. They had a nice communication, but not really. And she even confessed that as well. Immediately, Monica said no at the altar. I just said that it's because of Joey that Monica is saying no. She does not feel chosen by Joey. She wants more reassurance. But Joey is this happy-go-lucky guy that he's just saying, when we get there, we'll cross the bridge. When we get to the altar, I'll make my decision. And that was not good enough for Monica. So she had to say no first. And yeah, yikes. Because a lot of people love this couple. Am I surprised? No, not really. I'm not really surprised. I was really rooting for them at some point. But at some point, not really. Because yeah, there was really no depth. The only people that gave me that was Daniel and Taylor. Assuming Daniel and Taylor said no at the altar, then I knew that there's a problem. Yeah, so that's basically it for Love is Blind episodes 9 to 12. Let me know what you think. Which couple surprised you the most? And which couple were you rooting for but they didn't make it? And were you happy that Taylor and Daniel made it to the altar? And I hope that when the reunion comes, I hope that they're still together. But for now, we hold on to our pearls. I don't have any pearls though, but yeah, we hold on to our shirts and hope that reunion will not be very explosive. I'm joking, actually. I want an explosive reunion. I live for the drama. But we like peaceful drama. What are your takes on the reunion trailer? I'm saying Virginia making some strong claims towards Devin. I would love to hear what Dave had to say about Lauren. I know he will not give Lauren any credit because he's just this pompous guy. I'm just curious to see what happens in the reunion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I am Voke, and goodbye.